ROI. You've probably heard of ROI, return on investment, but do you know what it means? If you want to know what it means, how it's calculated, its advantages and disadvantages, then stick around. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Property Sue if you're new here, and today is Term Tuesday. We get to learn a new term every Tuesday right here on this channel. So today we are discussing ROI, return on investment. So what does it mean? Return on investment is basically a measure of profitability of an investment. Obviously, the higher it is, the better, and most of the time it is usually expressed as a percentage, and I'm going to show you how to calculate. Let's say, for instance, you bought a property 3 years ago at 2 million shillings, and then today it is worth 5 million shillings. So if you take the current worth of your property, which is 5 million, minus the price at which you bought it, which is 2 million, you're going to get 3 million. 3 million is what is called the net return. So in order to calculate the return on investment, you're going to take the net return and divide it by the cost of investment. This includes all expenses. Let's say, for instance, you bought land. If you paid additional money for taxes, if you paid an agency fee, calculate all that. That will be the total cost of your investment times 100. This will give you the return on investment. It's that simple. However, the main disadvantage of using return on investment to determine to compare two investments is that it doesn't take into consideration the amount of time which you have held the property. Let's say, like for instance, how I said you bought a property 3 years ago at 2 million and today it's worth 5 million. And then you have another property you bought at 2 million 1 year ago and today it is worth 5 million. After calculation, both properties will indicate the same return on investment, but it is not the case because the one that has a shorter period of holding has more value. Another downside of using ROI is that it doesn't put into consideration the risk involved in investing. Obviously, most investments that are high risk have high returns, and so if as an investor you don't take into consideration the risk involved and analyze it very well, this method might fail you. Number 3, also, if all expected costs are not factored in, this method will also fail you. For instance, let us say you want to buy an apartment on mortgage, and the agent who is helping you out calculates for you your return on investment, but does not factor in maybe costs like closing costs. If you don't know what closing costs are, I will link a video up here that explains that. You will probably not get the right return on investment based on this method. So always factor in all costs. It's undeniable that this method has its advantages. So advantage number 1 is that it is a universal measure of profitability, and number 2, it is easy to calculate. And that is it for Term Tuesday. I hope you have learned something new. If you have, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and put your post notifications on so that you're notified each and every time I upload. I always say my videos premiere every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. It has been your girl, Property Sue, and bye. Facing it all, fearless. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am confused.
I'm still hanging